We're going to help you learn your New Zealand road code using the mock theory tests at www.drivingtests.co.nz. This will make it easier for you to get your learner licence. Today, we'll look at the theory section. There are 27 questions in total. These are the second 9 questions. What is the maximum distance a load may extend in front of a car? This is kind of a trick question. There's no answer in terms of the distance in front of the car, because the measurement is taken from the front edge of the front seat, and your load can extend 3 meters in front of the front edge of the front seat. If you have a very long bonnet, then that might not be very far in front of the car, and if you have a very short bonnet, then it's obviously going to be a lot further. So the answer to this question is B, 3 meters in front of the front edge of the front seat. Who can legally stop you and perform a roadside check of your vehicle? Check all that apply. Only a police officer can legally stop you and perform a roadside check of your vehicle. What is the maximum legal speed limit for a car towing a trailer on the open road? And when a car tows a trailer, the stopping distance is increased and its cornering ability is reduced. Therefore, the maximum legal speed is also reduced, and the answer is 90 kilometers an hour. Who is responsible for making a passenger 15 years of age or over put on their safety belt? It's the passenger's responsibility, if they're 15 years or over, to put on their safety belt. If the passenger was under 15 years, then it would be the driver's responsibility. If you have a restricted license, when can you carry passengers? Check all that apply. So if you have a restricted license, then you can at any time carry a passenger as long as your supervisor with a full driver's license is sitting in the front passenger seat, agrees to it, and also between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. So as long as your passengers are your own children or your spouse or de facto partner. Can you be fined if your vehicle is on the road and not up to warrant of fitness standard? When you go and get your warrant of fitness, your car at that moment is roadworthy. But what could happen the next day is that you have an accident and suddenly your car isn't roadworthy, or something could break over time. And therefore, it's your responsibility to keep your car roadworthy. Otherwise, it can be a danger to other road users. Therefore, if a police officer stops your car and finds that it's not roadworthy, they may fine you, even though you have a warrant of fitness. So the answer is yes. Note also that if you have modified your car, that you may invalidate your warrant of fitness too. What is the maximum distance a load may overhang your car behind the rear axle? The answer is 4 meters. However, if the load protrudes more than 1 meter behind the rear bumper, you must tie either a white, red, yellow, or orange fluorescent flag to it. And the flag must be at least 40 centimeters by 30 centimeters in size, and the load cannot drag on the ground. This is so that the load is visible as other vehicles are following you, because if another vehicle gets too close, a protruding load may hit their vehicle. It could go through their windscreen, for example. What should you do before any modification is carried out on your vehicle? There are all kinds of modifications you can do to your car. You can change the exhaust, you can lower the suspension, you can put a roll cage in the car, you can put a body kit on the car. Some of these modifications will require certification from LVV, and others are perfectly fine. And to find out which ones are okay for you to do, you need to talk with a warrant of fitness inspector first. Who is responsible for making a child under 15 years old, that's 0 to 14 years old, use a safety belt or a safety seat in a vehicle? The answer is the driver.